Hey y'all, I'm Natalie Rose, and I'm Red Dirt Proud with JB Cloud.
It's time to get Red Dirt Proud with your host, JB Cloud.
Welcome into another Red Dirt Proud live artist visit. Miss Natalie Rose here. Welcome in, girl.
Hey, how are you?
I've got to do something where I can, scoot over and see, because I got a computer screen in front of me.
I know, I was thinking that a minute ago. Looking at the computer.
I thought you were down in San Antonio. Your website says South Texas, and I was thinking, well, maybe she's down in, Laredo or down in the valley, but no, you're north of there, just north of San Antonio. And well, I'm glad you're coming up. How's the radio tour going?
It's been going pretty good. We've done a couple, was it last week or the week before? Last week. And we're doing today, got a couple more today, and then we're waiting until, I guess, next week. See what we're doing. Got to go home and do shows first and then come back on the road.
You got to make money. It takes money.
Well, I don't know about making money.
I think the whole deal with artists is, it takes time and money.
It does.
And, and if you have time and money, well, it takes talent. But if you have a lot of money and a lot of time, the talent, you just don't need any. Yeah. I've seen guys that had more money than talent. You've been doing great. You've opened up for just about everybody. You've played just about everywhere. You met Dolly Parton. How cool was that?
It was really cool. I didn't get a lot of time because it was a long meet and greet line.
Oh, I bet.
But she was very great at making you feel like you're the only person in the room. Like, she just has that ability. And my favorite story, I have a little story, if that's okay.
Yeah, this is your time.
In the line, we weren't allowed to have, anything for her to autograph. I ended up getting, her to sign my guitar because I was working with her producer, guitar player. But in the line, people weren't allowed to have pictures and things. And somebody had brought a picture and went up to her and asked if she could sign it. And the security, the people that keep the line moving, they were like, oh, no, she's not signing anything. And Dolly kind of gave them a look, and she looked back at the person. She said, you go stand right over there after our picture, and I'll come over and I'll sign it for you.
That's the way she works.
And it's like that, and then she looked at them, and the look on her face was just like, I call the shots here. I'm going to sign this picture.
So Dolly's the boss. The managers kind of make that call because if she signed everything, it would take forever, and people want to be personalizing it. So to free up time, but if somebody asks, she's not going to turn them down.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, bucket list, 5 places you'd love to play that you haven't. I'm going to put the Opry as one of them, you think?
Oh, yeah, the Opry for sure.
Yeah.
I would say the Texas Regional Radio Music Awards show.
Yeah.
I've wanted to do that.
It would hard to be putting you on a New Faces show because you're really not a new face. It's kind of like Zane Williams at Overnight Success. Takes 20 years, and all of a sudden you're a new artist spotlight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Texas Regional, Opry. Have you played Green Hall?
I have not.
So, okay, we're going to put Green Hall on there. Billy Bob's.
I did a song swap there for a radio show. So
no way.
Technically, I was up there with 10 other artists, and I got to sing a few songs. So I've technically played there.
That counts. And then, of course, I think you should play AT&T Stadium and open up for George Strait.
That I would love, I would love to play.
If you're gonna dream, you got to put it out there, right?
Well, I will say we did the San Antonio Rodeo Gala, so we did the AT&T Center, wherever they held it, and then we opened for Gary Allen and the band Perry there, so that was pretty fun.
Well, they kind of went off the deep end and went to California, and anyway, they're doing their thing. Good for them. If somebody's doing it and loving it, can't throw rocks at them.
Yeah, I like a couple of their things, but I do miss when they were the country.
We're going to get to some music. Actually, let's go ahead and get to a song because I talk too much. Because I get interested in what you guys do. But I keep forgetting people want to hear you sing. So let's play a song. Which one do we want to? I really love to hear Conformity.
Okay.
So far, it was how far did that go? It went up in the top 10, didn't it?
Yeah, that one went to number 7.
What?
Yes.
Good for you.
And it was also my first and only nomination so far for Single of the Year at the Texas Regional Radio Music Awards.
Now, what song was it that looks like you've got a bunch of old video when you were a kid? And
that was Conformity.
Was that it?
Yes.
Love the video.
Thank you.
The video. So good stuff. It reminded me of Scotty Alexander's My First Beer video. He did that with a bunch of stuff when he was a kid. Well, if you would play Conformity, I'd just be tickle pink.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Natalie Rose, Red Dirt Proud.
I don't know where I'm going, I don't know who I am. It's hard to find yourself when you don't know who you've been. There's endless possibilities for self-discovery. But I was born in this town, and I'm gonna die here too. Places like this, they pull the life right out of you. You just become another face out in the street. You lose your sense of self and all originality. You're just another canvas painted by conformity. Before I met you, before I loved you, life seemed so full of mysteries. But it seems like life's so empty. I've lost all of my curiosity. But I was born in this town, and I'm gonna die here too. Places like this, they pull the life right out of you. You just become another face out in the street. You lose your sense of self and all originality. You're just another canvas painted by conformity. Conformity, yeah. Road I'll take, 'cause I don't want to reach too high. I'm conditioned to fail, so I'll take the easy way every time. But I was born in this town, and I'm gonna die here soon. Places like this, they pull the life right out of you. And I've just become another face out in the street. I've lost my sense of self and all originality. I'm just another canvas painted by conformity. Conformity. Turn to gray, they're seeping through the cracks. This picture of my face is now a picture of my back. And no one wants to hang a painting on the wall like that.
Yeah, that's cool. You're putting your puppy to sleep. We'll show the puppy. We may do a TikTok with your dog later. Now, you don't have a lot of music on TikTok, but what you do have a lot of is the website. I think you're on Instagram, Apple Music. You got Facebook at Natalie Rose Music, and I got a question. What is, because I'm an old geezer, what is Deezer? I think you had a link on your website for that, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
I think it's another like a music distribution kind of thing, like Spotify or something.
Oh, cool. Yeah, at least you don't have a MySpace. We'll have to throw rocks and deduct points for that one.
I think my old one's still up somewhere.
Let's talk new music. You got one on the Texas Regional Chart, jumped from 41 to 35 this past weekend as of this date. And hopefully, well, you had 3 stations add that. That's 3 people that believed in you enough to start playing your music.
Yeah.
You know, when I look at music, I was like, I don't want to add somebody that I'm just going to play for 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, and then never play them again.
Yeah.
If I'm only going to play that song for 10 weeks and never play it again, I don't need to add it in the first place. So that's good for you. And the people that have played your stuff are big fans, and apparently they've been playing your music a while. So good for you on that.
Thank you.
You got great stuff and power and energy. Number 35, Blame It on the Wine. And we did a funny TikTok, so you'll have to go look at JB's TikTok. And I'm not going to, don't spoil it, okay? But if you guys would play that, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. You can do that one.
Natalie Rose, and look up NatalieRoseMusic.com and on Facebook.
I shouldn't have called you, but I had something to say. This broken-hearted feeling just won't seem to go away. That beautiful white veil, that pretty wedding band, well, I've heard a lot about it. It should be on my left hand, but I'll pour just one more, and like I said before, blame it on the wine, blame it on the champagne, oh, blame it on a memory that takes you back to yesterday. Blame it on the whiskey, blame it on us, blame it all on me, blame it all on love. It's crazy how much time has passed, how blind I used to be. Before you ever knew her, I loved you and you loved me. Lots of broken promises and words we both regret. Your last name was never mine, so I'm drinking to forget. But I'll pour just one more, and like I said before, blame it on the wine, blame it on the champagne, blame it on a memory that takes you back to yesterday. Blame it on the whiskey, blame it on us, blame it all on me, blame it all on love. So I drink my drink and I stop to think that I've kissed a bottle more than you, and I slam it down as you say your vows. Bartender, do I want one more? The preacher man says his final words, and I can't help but say I do. Blame it on the wine, blame it on the champagne, oh, blame it on a memory that takes me back to yesterday. Blame it on the whiskey, blame it on us, blame it all on me, blame it all on love, blame it all on me, blame it all on love. I shouldn't have called you, but I had something to say.
Natalie Rose, everybody, Red Dirt Proud. Thank you for coming by. I want everybody to go check out your stuff. Go check out a show. Book you for a show. Let's get you on the Opry stage, and let's get you making a bunch of money, right? Stuff with commas in it is what we're looking for, right? At least one.
At least one comma, yeah.
Bunch of zeros, one comma, and I appreciate it. Now, one cool thing we're going to do on our YouTube video that people are watching right now is right at the bottom, you're going to find a link to her website, her Facebook, her Instagram, all that other stuff. So you can troll all you want, and you may be able to look online for an address you can send free money. Okay? Do that. Nothing says I like your music like $100 bill in the mail, right? There you go. Natalie Rose, everybody, thanks for coming by.
Thank you.